Rune Dice, and Rune Dice is a pretty kind of special little game. It is simple, but it's very interesting. Gavin Gold will go with the start, and I'll explain what I've been doing for the last a few hours, honestly, which is just playing this game. It's fun, it's simple. I've yet to actually beat it, even though it's still in demo form. All right, so we'll go... It's traditional map here, right? We'll go to the... No, let's go to the left. Let's go to the left. Okay, and so here is the game. Here is Rune Dice. The focus, to try to combine some die with our Gavin Gold up there. We have one relic. There are relics throughout the game. You can buy them. Adds one extra coin die to the field at the start of each round. I figure getting more coins is good, so we can get more relics later on. And here we go. Just throw die at something, combine, combine, combine. The die will auto-roll in a direction, which is very nice. There's also, instead of going directly for one, let me see if I can make something interesting happen here. If I shoot there, I can roll them, I can slam them into each other rather than trying to get my die to land on it directly, which I'm just starting to get into. I'm not very good at it yet, okay, bear with me, but okay. Hit this one, into that, into that. There are gold die. The die that have those special symbols on them are like special effects of different kinds. And the enemy approaches. We've got an archer in the back, and we've got a warrior in the front slowly making their way in. All right, two archers actually in the back. One of them is poisoned, though. Let's go with... So here's kind of an issue I can run into. I have no 2-value die on this side. So, like, if I could hit this 1, great, but I can't. Another option could be to try to hit the 4 into a 4. Might do that, while also maybe pushing my die this way, but it didn't go super well. 4 into a 4 means a couple solid hits on this guy, at least. All right, and now what I'd like to do, hit that into 2, into the 3. Nice. Okay, create a 4 die. Bunch of hits out there. I want to get as much gold as I can. I have no real way to heal right now, which is a bit rough, so our health is looking not so great. But we'll get there. You know, we're still early. All right, the one... Maybe the one there. Yeah, into the 2, into the 3, into the 4. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And our first fight is down already. All right. I want to be aiming for this shop over here because we've got 12 gold. 12 gold, which is a good amount to spend if we can. All right. And I'll get a little more if I can as well. Oh, get the 2 into the 2 there. Make it into a 3 and get some gold. Yeah, there we go. I thought maybe the 1 could bounce off into this one or something, but again, we're still learning. And I think if 2 die combine, even for me hitting them into each other, they'll still bounce in the direction. Maybe not as much as they would normally. Like if I hit this 1 into the 1, it bounces really far to try to get where it wants to go. Like zoom, zoom, zoom all across the map. But still, I think hitting them into each other, they bounce at least a little bit in the right direction. Whoa. Okay, getting attacked like crazy. Let's go 1 into 2 into 3, 1 into 2, 1 into 2 into 3 here to get the coin die, because that'll give me 3 coin, which is very, very, very appreciated. Already up to 20. All right. It helps to have this relic. So coin is can be kind of challenging to get. With this, we get 1 extra coin die in the field, which is just, it's so much faster to get money. Okay. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, but I don't know about the 5 here. 1 into 2 into 3. There's no 4 there, so better to go for the 4, I suppose. 3 into 4 into 5. Nice. Nice. That's big numbers. All right. These basic ones will just do their amount in damage. So like that 5 is doing 5 damage, where the 1s are, of course, just doing 1. So if you can get it all the way up to those high heights, it's well worth it. Restore HP equal to the value of the dice. Well, okay, so the point here, now that we're at the shop, I have 20 gold. I want to just buy things that are going to really help me as we go. Receiving fatal damage, survive 1... so I have this round with 1 HP once per game. Yeah, I don't care about that. 1 HP, restore 1 HP when merging dice with value of 3 or higher. That seems super worth it. A way to heal, right? A way to heal is just awesome. There's also... Gain 10 shields when entering combat. That's good, but doesn't really matter if I still get like punched down. So I want to find things I can use as I go. Freeze die is interesting, especially a 3 value maybe. Singular focus. Duplicate the effect if only 1 merge occurs in the round. Kind of interesting. 10 shields when entering combat. 1 revival. A stun die. Stun the last enemy first turn. Oh, stunning is actually pretty cool too. Maybe I'll just buy stunning. I would like more relics, but none of them are that... Maybe battle Aegis here is okay as well. It'll mean I don't have to worry about healing almost at all going forward, but I don't generally anyway until we get towards the end, so I feel like we go for stun die here. What about freeze die? I could get both. I could get a stun die and a freeze die, or I could just get one bigger freeze die. I might go for the one bigger freeze die, actually. Okay. So freeze hits the target in front, stun hits the back line. Kind of a tough call between the two. All right, here they come. These guys do 4 damage, these ones do 3 damage, but I think they take a little while to get going. Actually, I don't really know what these ones are, because they don't look like... Wait, let's see here. They don't look like distance fighters, but they must be, right? All right, 1 into 2, into 3, into 4. That's a pretty good swing if I can get it. Oh, well, okay, well, I knocked the wrong 2 in. So the 2 that I knocked in there was a red one that increased this guy's attack by 2. It selects kind of a random target, or maybe the front target. I think it's a random target across them and boosts their damage. Luckily, this guy's far enough away and frozen from the freeze die that it's going to take a while for him to get to us anyway. All right, I want money, but I'm not going to get it there. Okay. Okay. What about hitting this 2 into this 2? That could be a useful thing if I can. Ah, well, not quite, not quite. All right, let's see. We have one more turn to try to get at least a little bit of cash from this. Ah, okay, 4 and a 5. I think we're just gonna kill them here, which is, it's okay, but like I really do want to get some cash. Okay. Bonk them away, get a little bit of healing. Oh no, this person came in, and there's our die I was talking about earlier, enemy power die. If merged, the die will strengthen the marked target, boosting their attack power against your hero. I think by the amount on the die, maybe that's always 2. All right. Can I get 1? Yeah, 1 into 2. I wanted to get into that coin. Ah, game. Wait, what if I hit this into this 3 though? Let's see if I can manage it. Not even close. Okay. A little bit more to the right. There we go. All right, there we go. Wait a second. But I don't know if I can hit this 4 into the 4. Oh, no, that's gonna kill. Wait, I got the 4 though. I got it. Nice. I think that gives me gold even if they're already dead, but I don't know for sure. Oh, it did. It did. Good. Okay, we got up to 16 gold. I can upgrade a die at a spot. Upgrading die is kind of weird in this because the whole point of it is just to get them 1 value higher. So, like, if I had a 3 value with this poison die, for example, it would stack more poison on the enemy, which could be useful, but also means I have less, like, lower value die. Still, it's probably worth it. It probably is worth it. But I can get a lot from normal battles, too. Low chance for a new dice and upgrade die. Or just get a guarantee of one of these, but get some coins. Coins might be important, but we got a while, I think. Oh, I can click and drag. A while before we get to this. We only get 2 shops, so I need enough coins, but I probably will have enough, so let's go to upgrade there. Oh, it costs, I forgot it costs gold to upgrade here as well. That's a bit tough. Okay, let's upgrade the poison, I think. Backstab die. Always target the last target, deal damage equal to the dice value. You know, all right, we'll upgrade it. I don't know how much I care about that, but I mean, getting rid of these guys would be nice, but it takes so much damage to get rid of them. It feels like why would I want to spread my damage so much? But maybe it's a fine idea. Still learning that. 1 into 2, 3 into 4 though. I think that was worth it even though I'm gonna empower somebody. Hopefully it's this guy, yeah, because they're a ways away. We get our free healing, which is nice. Choose new die. More poison. If I'm gonna go with some poison, I should go with a lot of poison, I figure. That seems good. I also don't like bomb die, because if you landed a bomb die, it blows up and like pushes things in a way I'm just not in love with. All right. Okay. I could punch a 3 into the 3 there. Yeah, that works. Freezes you and give me some gold, and now punch. Oh, interesting. The 1 to the 2, yeah, that could work. Wait, the 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, into the 5. That should be enough to kill you and kill you, I think. 4, 5, 5, not quite, almost, but damage doesn't spread if you kill an enemy and like overkill. It doesn't go to the next one. So, all right. Do I empower? I think I can empower someone safely there because it's gonna be the first thing that I do. So this guy gets empowered and then gets killed. Yeah, good. That'll work. That'll work just fine. Okay. And then 1 into 2 into 3, but there's no 4. So I want this coin here. And I'm probably going to kill this guy here, whether I want to or not. Okay. Well, yeah, they're down. All right. We're a little bit lacking on coin. I need a lot of it to trade in, so maybe I'll wait to trade in after fighting this one. This... Do I do fights? I feel like fights give a lot more gold. Curious Discovery could be useful if it's gold, but it can also be like healing, so we'll just go normal battle to start and then think about it after. All right. 1 into 2 into 3. 2 into the 2 there, and then we get this, and we bounce this way. It's gonna empower probably the frontline character. Maybe that's okay. There you go. Oh, imagine. All right. Oh, it empowered the back line. Yeah, it is random. It seems like it empowers front a lot of the time, but that could just be circumstance, you know, random chance. 1 into the 2 to poison back line is good. Into the 3 to get some gold. Good. Backline poisoned for 2. It's not really very much. Yeah, poison's not super strong. I feel like I don't want to go poison in general, but I like trying things out. 1 into the 2 there, into the 3 there, into the 4 here could be fine. Even if it empowers, which is a bit dangerous. It's so much damage, and I'll get some healing off it. Gosh dang, you're the one empowered. Okay. If it had only been the front line, that's gonna hurt a lot. All right, all right. 1 there into, no, 1 here into the 2 there. Is that possible? 1 here, 2, but the 3s are all over here. I want to say, let's just punch that way. Yeah, 2 into the 3, not quite into the 4. We got a good combo there still. All right, nice. Big hits, big hits. All right, there it is. And then, what gold are we at? We're at 10 gold right now. I'll try Curious Discovery. It could be gold. It's just healing. That was my worry. I don't really want healing here. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4. Is there a way I can get more than that? Because that's as much as I can get just by doing standard. But if I hit a 2, or if I get that 3 into that 3, but the freeze I don't do anything really. The 2, the 1. The 2 here into the 2 1s to make them start bouncing that way, and then I bounce to that there maybe. Oh, or not. All right, too greedy. Maybe just go for easy unless there's something super easy to hit. All right. Okay, into the final area. We'll see if I manage. 1 into the 2, into the 3. I want this for dice upgrade, I think. 3. There's no 4s there, so 1 into the... Oh. There's not really any 2s there, though. So yeah, probably this 1 into this 2, into this 3, hopefully, and then that would mean we have to bounce all the way over there for the 4s. That's not gonna happen. 1 into that 2, bounce. Yeah, it's just gotta be just this. Come on. Ugh. There's so many 4s close together though. If I can punch just everything in that direction, maybe get a 3 into a 3 and a 4 into a 4. That's super worth. Yeah. Well, okay. Wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but it's not bad. Lots of healing, good amount of damage, and we get choose a new die. I would definitely consider the vampire die. The trouble with vampire die is no matter how much number this gets up to, it's still only 1 HP healing, so it's better to get heal die, since heal die can go up in value and heal you more for it. Only heal die don't damage the enemy, so that's kind of the trade-off, but I feel like that's okay. I think we take that. Maybe I'm crazy. All right. I want this 5, because it's a dice upgrade, which would be nice. 1 there, we'll go to that 2, into this 3, but then 4's over there. No, it needs to be 1 here, we'll go to, I think, this 2. I think I can punch into anything. The 3 there, into that 3. Oh, there we go, yeah. Yeah, the 3 into the 3, which bounces to the 4, and then to the 5, and then to the 6. Huge. And we get an upgrade die. Which one to upgrade? It's gonna go up by 1 value. The healing die is a good one. Like I mentioned before, that'll mean we heal 3 instead of 2 off it. All right, they're attacking. 1 here, into the 2 of the heal, into the 3, and the 4. That's a pretty good combo. 1, into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, which gets us a little healing. We'll freeze the frontline character. We will heal and gain some gold. All right, the 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, into the 5 is good. 1 into the 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, perfect. I love healing momentum. It's honestly so powerful. To heal 1 every single time you combine over 3. Or 3 and over, isn't it? Yeah. Huge. 1 into the 2, into the 3. 1. There's no closer 2, is there? 1 here could go to that 2, into this. That would be much better if possible. But no, it goes to that one. 3. And got to the 4. Cool. Which gives us a ton of gold. I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot for the shop, because I just get 1 shop. I need to be able to buy everything in that shop. 1 into the 2, 1 into that 2, into this 3. I think with die, that every additional die is like an additional die on the board every single time it refreshes, but I'm not 100% on that. And then every other die is just kind of somewhat randomized. 1 into the 2, into the 3. There's no 4s though, are there? Okay. What about hitting multiple things into each other? 3 into 3 there, and I get to hit a 1 somewhere here. Could make some sense. 2 into the 2 there, but I can't hit the 3 that way, not really. Let's try that. Okay, good. Yeah, got to combine a couple things to make an extra 4. It's not bad. Pop some poison onto you. I don't know how much that's going to do for me. There's going to spawn a ton of enemies here, though. Yeah, this last area is honestly so difficult. We'll see. Not necessarily this one, but like leading towards the boss and at the boss. 1 into the 1, into the 2. No, 1 there, into the 2, into the 3, into these 4s. 1 into the 1 here, into that 2 is good. Oh, go that way. Okay, all right. Okay, 1 here, into the 2, into the 3, into the... Oh, couldn't land the 4. That's so much extra healing and damage. Gosh, dang it. All right. Yeah, and freezing here does nothing because they can still hit me. 1 there. Oh, perfect. Lucky enough, the 1 pushed a 3 into a 3, I think. Okay. Kills the front line. That really does help a lot. Hard to get through this guy, though, and they're just wailing away. Oh, wait, no. What they're doing is they're creating power dice. Maybe when it refreshes the field, they have to do that. That's nice. Oh, and it's 1 power dice maybe per ranged. Interesting. 1 there, into the 2, 3. Yeah, let's try for it. 2, 3, 4. Good. We get a good amount of healing. Lots of healing with this 3 heal die. Bump. And 1 heal, 1 heal. And then I need here, I think. 1 into the 2, into the 3. Get us a 4 there. Then I get this 1 into that 2, that 3, that 4, that 5. We'll see. We'll see if that makes sense. Nowhere else really to go there. Can I get past this die, though? Yeah, I can. Good. That was not the right way. I mean, it makes sense, but that went left. That went way left. Turn sideways. All right. 1 here into that 2. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, well, the 1 here into that 2, into that 3, barely into the 4, barely into the 5. Oh, goodness. Okay, kill this thing too if you can. Heal me too. Yeah, I appreciate it. 23 HP. We go to a shop. Okay, we go to our shop, and then we just try to swing this into the boss. Replace player die with a value of from 1 to 2 before throwing. I kind of like that. Dice Factory, create a die with a value of 1 every 3rd merge. Kind of interesting. Battle Aegis is also pretty nice. I think we want, let's see, we got 36 gold. How you doing, Fish? Welcome. Maybe, we'll get these, I think. How you doing? Not bad at all, not bad at all. I'm discovering new roguelikes, and this one is pretty fun. How about you? Let's just buy everything, I think. I want to buy all the different die, so I want to see if having a ton of die benefits me a lot here or not. Go to the tough enemy. Music stuff already had over 50 views. Nice, that's nice. 2, let's see, can hit a 3 into a 3 there. But I probably just go for a standard 2 into 3 into 4, because this is pretty clean. Into the 5 there. 3, 4, get the 5, yes. And there's a 6 back here now. Calling my name. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot more on the board now because I have so many die in here. So every extra die there makes a big world of difference to just clump up the board. Sacrificial, ooh, choose a new die. Yeah, sure. Little extra healing that way. Damage. Sacrificial is nice. It costs me 1 HP, but does big damage to enemy. But I feel like Vampire die is nice for just as much like healing on the board as possible. It's kind of cool. And also just clump up the board. I like doing that if I can. 2 into 3 into 4. Having more gold now actually makes no sense. I probably don't need to be doing that, but that's all right. Yeah, look, when the board gets so crowded like that, you're way more likely to get these big chains. That's nice. Okay. And I'm healing. You better believe I'm healing. Let me try hitting... Okay, I thought maybe... Oh! Did I get to go again, or did that waste the turn? I can't tell. 2 into 3. Yeah, some poison could be nice. Oh, hit that poison. Okay, little poison on that enemy, though. 2 here. Oh, nice. Hey, that's pretty good. The 5s are close to each other. I could bump them into each other if I want. If I land, like, right here, I have to hit them and each other and the 1 into something. Ah, but no. Refresh field, sure. All right. The 1s into the 1s. That also blows up pushing things more, and maybe I go this way. Ah. No luck. All right. All right. Well, 1 into the 1. Everything gets blown up everywhere. Got a few hits there, but nothing too crazy. Game where the things you do are RNG. I mean, there's always RNG in roguelikes, I suppose, but yeah, there's a fair bit here. But also, like, I control the die here, and I'm choosing where to kind of shoot it. And then if I land against a 2, then it'll turn it into a 3 and, like, bounce another direction, and I'll get the 2 2s as, like, attacks, kind of. And then different die have different effects, and it's one of those types of things. 2 into the 3 there. Illusion of choice. But there is a lot of choice as well. In the choice of, like, which die to go with. I don't know. I don't think illusion of choice is the right word here. 3 into the 3, 4, and then the 5. Okay, let's see. 4s together into you, and then 5 gets us a new die or an upgrade die? Upgrade die. So upgrade die, backstab die, to be able to get more damage onto this guy is kind of interesting. Sacrificial die, triple damage though. Wait. I think this is triple damage just for the die itself, not for all the die within that roll. But either way, yeah, definitely. So I mean, at that point, definitely want to upgrade it. For sure. Get that upgraded. Okay. The 2 into the 3 there is okay. Into the 4 that way if I can. Will that work? Or maybe this 2 into that 3 to hit the 4 for sure. Okay. Lots of poison on the back line, but I don't know how much it's doing for me. All right, healing. And I want 2 into the 3 here, into the 4, into the 5 isn't bad. 3 into the 4, into the 5. Got our 6s together, cool. Nice stream, it's over midnight for me. Hey, appreciate you popping in there, fish. All right, later on. All right, boost this way. We want to get vampire die? No, I keep forgetting that the board is going to refresh. And I didn't even buy the thing that makes board refresh faster. That is one of the relics that I want, but I've not found. All right, 2. Punch the 3 into the 3 and try to move myself that way to hit the 1 into the 1 as well. Ah! Gosh dang it. Those I'm always overly... I think that's going to go so much better than it does. All right, 2 into the... no, I don't know about that. Those 2s can go together, but no. I would combine with that one, then bounce that way, then try to go that way. How about this one? Okay, into that 3. I wanted to be this 3, because then you could bounce to that 4. Okay. But that's fine. We get to the boss. Let's see how it manages. Okay. Okay. I have a 2. Let's see. I want to push all these 3s together, maybe, so hit the 1 super hard. Nope. Ugh, the boss is so threatening. And I hit one of these together somehow, one of the enemy power die, which pumped you up to 9 damage. Oh, it kills me. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. I maybe should always try to go for it so I at least land this main die into something, because the bounces are maybe not as high for, like, as far for other things. The 2s together. Let's see. 3. The 1s. Maybe hit that 3 a little bit. Okay, 4 into the 5. That's not bad. Heal what I can here. We do have a decent amount of healing, but that 9 damage is so heavy. I don't really care about gold right now. What can I do? The 2 here into a 3. I feel like I just kind of have to play conventional as much as I can. 3 into the 5. There we go. Which gives me a little bit of healing. Do I have healing die on the board right now? I don't see it. Oh, it's gonna be up to 9. I think I'm gonna die. Okay. Yeah, that's the tough thing. It's like, it feels like, oh, we're just kind of cruising, but not so much. Okay. Dice Factory, create a die with value 1 every 3rd merge. Could start with that, also with some poison. I feel like poison's not really the best, though. Let's try Bulwark Bob, maybe, and get a ton of shielding and also a lot of base HP. Could make sense. Okay. And then we go... I mean, always go for the shops, but I think no matter what you do, you only ever get 2 shops. No, there's 3... Okay, 3 shops. So let's go with this one, because I want to go down the route of the tough battle for more gold, probably. And then... we'll have to swing. We could swing all the way left and then... but can't swing all the way right from there, so I'm going to have to go for the right side here, actually. The right shop. Okay, go for this one, then swing hard right to the right shop, then maintain right. Okay. Okay, that'll work. All right, and we're back to the very beginning. All right, 1 into the 2, 3 into there. Okay. Definitely get a ton of gold at the start because those relics are just like such a game changer. I didn't go with any starting relic here, which is a bit rough, but we'll see how we manage. Okay, whale away. Because as long as we get decent gold, you know, we'll be okay. Then, yeah, the 4s can go together. I think that should be enough to just, no way, not kill, but you have a long ways to go, so that's fine. Ooh, okay, bonk that out of the way. No. Okay, there's our gold that we want. Any way to get that gold? There, I got it. Just like that. All right, the gold into the gold. Then that together. Then bounce it enough. You're gonna come close enough in to hit, so I'm gonna need to get, oh, enough to kill, maybe not quite. Okay, you'll get 4 damage in on me. And then there. Oh. Okay, take him out. All right, and we go for the tougher opponent for more gold gain. Okay, 1, I'd like the 1 to go into these 2, but it's not going to. Let's try like that. Yeah, hit a couple into each other. Gives us the 1 gold and a big damage output straight away. And I just have to get this gold here, if I can. But how to do that? Let's hit this 2 into that. That way, all I have to do is get this 1 here. Or actually, I could even probably get this one. It might bounce all the way over. Yep, there we go. And into that. Oh, all right, that's all the gold. Okay, we get up to 16 gold. Nice. And then I think it's probably best not to hit these 2 together and just like, unless it's like now I could, but all right, the 1 into the 2 there, and then I'm gonna have to find a way to hit into this 3. How about I just go 3 straight into the 4 and 3 there and get a 4? Okay, there's some gold. Then this 1 into this 2, and all the gold's been gotten. I guess maybe, I wonder if there's a world where you like slow roll this and just go for as many refreshes as possible to get a lot of gold. All right, we got 21 though. Nothing in here to give me extra gold. That's all right. We'll take, oh, do I just take a ton of dye? I feel like if we get to the end with a ton of dye, that'd be really nice. And unless I can get gold here, there's not a whole lot of reason. I mean, okay, Triumph Elixir is really nice. Restore 10 HP after winning a combat, but adds 1 extra bomb die. I don't really like bomb die very much, at least until we have a ton of these die. So we have 21, 5, 10. This is actually perfectly enough. Yeah, let's just buy all the die. Maybe that is the play. And I didn't really like any of those relics anyway, so that's probably okay. And that means, does it mean we're likely to have gold though? All right, let's go. We gotta swing hard right. So we go to the harder enemy. Oh, look at those 2 4s. All right. And we have more die, which means hopefully more odds of getting them. Into the 4. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. We're gonna try to bonk off of you into them and also hit the 1 over there if I can. Not quite, but we got some gold there. Then we go, the 1 will go into the 2 there, into the 3 there, into the 4 there. I think that'll work. Nope, did not. That's not what happened at all. All right, do we get an upgrade though? Is that an upgrade die or choose a new die? Upgrade, perfect. I think upgrade you to a higher number is nice. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4. That's what I wanted earlier. We get our gold that way. That's big gold gain, 2 4s. And now I want to be hitting whatever gold I can get here. So 1 into the 2, into that 3. That's pretty good. That's probably as much as I'm gonna get. I mean, I'd like to get this 3, but I don't think I can. Bonk, bonk. Nope. All right. Wait, you summon? There's a chance. But how do I get this 3? Is there any way to do that? Yep. 3 into the 3. Yep. Gotta think outside the box a little, I guess. All right. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the... Oh my gosh, the 4 into the 5, no chance. All right, then we just punch these straight together. Wait, unless I can get this 4, that would be good. Because this is a new die. How do I make that happen? Yep, there it is. Perfect. And then all those will activate, but we get the new die. 3 sacrificial die. Oh, a 4 sacrificial die. It only does 1 damage to me, but does 4 plus triple damage to it, so 12 damage to the enemy. Yeah, I'll take it. That's a high value die. All right. And we swing hard right? Yeah, I have to. So there's no way to get to this shop besides. So we go whatever this is, hopefully gold. It is gold. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4. But if I can hit this side hard enough, then 2 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, and also maybe a 5 will be generated somehow. Am I a fool? Am I a fool? I'm not a fool. I did it. Yes. Okay. How much gold is that? It's really only the actual gold that matters. The 5s didn't really do anything, but it was still cool. All right. 31. Okay. Part to the right. 31 gold. That's enough to get a few relics for sure. And a lot of dye. I'd probably just go with all in and dye though. Like, look how many dye there are right now. That's crazy. Okay. In this early in the game. Maybe this is the play. 1 into... Wait, hold on. Where's the gold? There's 2 4s. The upgrade dye there would be huge. How do I get that going? Let's punch a 4 in that direction so they're closer together. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4 there. That's going to get some damage on them and get a little shielding for ourselves. Yep. Good. Got 2 of the 4. Yeah, 2 of the 4s and the upgrade. That's huge. By hitting them into each other instead of attacking direct. Upgrade your die. Could get a 5 sacrificial die. That's kind of crazy. Maybe limit it to 4 is an okay idea and focus on other things. Shielding. A 3 shield. That's not bad. I think 4 is as high as you want to go because then you can hit the 4s into each other super easy and just get a ton going, where 5s are really, you know, they're tough. And then you get a lot of 5s for free that way, but I think just upgrading that way, I don't know. Seems a bit much. 1 into the 2. Is there any gold anywhere? There is there. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, into the 5. Huge. And now there's already 5s up, so we can easily get real damage. Because 5s do huge damage. The only exception to that 5 rule would be maybe sacrificial die 5 is okay. Was that what I chose not to get? I can't recall. All right, 1 into the 2, into the 3. It's not going to happen. 1 this way. Into the 2, into the 3, into the 4. And then set it right next to the 4 there. Perfect. All right. It literally landed on top of it. That's crazy. Oh, huge damage. Okay. 1 here, 2, 3. No, let's do 1 there. 2, 3, 4. Put the 5s close to each other. Sure. I want this 4, though. How to get this 4? I think I can't. No, I probably can if I get the 2s into each other, though. There. 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect. All right. Okay. Learning. 4 gold. We get 51 gold. What the heck right now? All right. 1, 2, 3. But then we're stranded. No, I don't want the 1 here. 2, 3, 4. And that gave me the extra die. Oh, I didn't think about that. Because that's super valuable too. How many die do we have now? All right, we're gonna have 1 over that. Okay. Backstab die. It's a 4, so I think I'd take it. Because that'll just be on the board now. And then, okay, we get a 4 shield die. We have 51. I think I need to get Merchant's Favor. Extra coin die is huge. And then 46, okay. I would love as well to get the healing. All right, 13, but let's just buy all this first. I think I can afford it. Yeah, I want it all. All right, down to 19, which lets me get healing momentum, which is huge. I don't think I need Soul Anchor. Maybe that's a mistake. But Soul Anchor is just going to mean I revive if I die, and I really would rather not die. Battle Age is going to make me not have to spend that gold and also have benefits otherwise, right? All right, up to the swords. I think this is the right call. We do 1, oh, where's gold? 1 into 2 there. There's a 3 here. I don't see any 4s. Okay, 1, 2, 1. I want that 1 into that 2. 3, 4, good. Now, where's another 1? 1 here into that 2, but that's not gonna work. 1, oh, any of these ones will go to that 2 though. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Ah, okay, all right. But that's not gonna work because now you're, yeah, right. Still good damage. I want this 3. Can I get this 3? 1 into the 2. That'll go to that 3 though. 2's, oh, that's gonna be so much damage and for the enemy, but I have a lot of shield. Let's try it. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's fine. 3 and 2. Where's the gold? 3 there. Okay. 1 to the 2 there, and to the 3. We can kind of clear things out a little, I guess. This is kind of a lot there at the moment. Okay. The 1 back here into this 2, into this 3, into this 4, into this 5. That's interesting. And we have to kill some of these guys, I think. Oh, no. Ooh, ouch. Okay, luckily we have a lot of shield, though. 1 into the 2, into the 3. There's something here now. Was there always that there? I must have missed it. All right. Boom, 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 boom. This 2 into this 2 to get to this 3 into that 4. Interesting. 1 here. There's no other gold options that... Oh, I could amp some... Let's amp somebody into the 3, into the 4, because we have so much damage now. You get amped, but that's okay. I get to heal and also do big damage. All right, where's gold? 2 gold there. Because I need to replenish my gold before the end. Oh, a 5. Oh, the 5 here. I want that. 1 into the 2 into one of the 3s. Where's a 4? A 4 there, but the 5's too far. I want this 1 into that. That 2 is okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind. 1 there, into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, into the 5. You got it. And that's our extra die. How many die do we have now? Scroll. Oh! Huge, huge. Yeah, give me all the die. This is definitely the way to play. Okay. Vampire die, it's a 2. I feel like you just get the highest value once, so you get the highest numbers. 1 into the 2, into the 3. Where's, there's a 2 coin there. Just hit into that. That's fine. So that should be enough. Yep. Yep, that'll work. All right. To get to this shop, I can go either route. I could go this way, but I feel like tough battle because we're feeling pretty good. And there's a chance with tough battle you can get all kinds of good rewards. Make sure there's no extra die or die upgrade. Not that I can see, so we'll go for gold. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Good. There's 3 gold here. 1 into 2 into 3 there. Okay. I wonder if it'll punch these into each other at all. Because every little movement now, there's so many die on the field. Some chance of it just ricocheting, bouncing all over. 1... Oh. Managed to make 2 2s, but... Okay. 1 there. 2, 3... Oh, that was a slide and a half. The top of the die must be slipperier than the floor, too. Because that rolled, that like slid shot right across it. Alright. Alright, okay, they're wailing away on me. Nothing getting into anything there, really. Alright. Fair enough. Where's the gold? 3 and a 3. Any special die? That, the 5. So I want to make sure I'm making an earnest try, yeah, to play conventional. We get an extra die. We want the die upgrade here as well. Should be pretty easy to get. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, into the 5. Stun die for 3 is not bad. Take. Oh. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, into the 5. Almost hit each other too. Nice. Okay. Fortunately, not a whole lot in terms of shielding right now, so we're gonna take a little hit. Upgraded vampire die, upgraded sacrifice die is kind of more worth it. How you doing, Vetrez? I need to get that relic that gets me up to just shooting 2 straight away, maybe, but 1... What do I want? Could bunch the 2s together, maybe also hitting the 6s together, that'd be nice. Alright, not quite. Okay. Get rid of this guy. With so much healing right now. Terrators is iffy. Yeah, that happens. I mean, it's a game from a small indie dev who didn't respond to you, who doesn't really have a Discord or anything like that. Like, that makes sense. That's just how that goes. 1 smaller, newer devs, whatever. There's going to be... I mean, regardless, even with a really experienced dev, there's going to be troubles with a new game. Is it a demo or like a full release? 1 into the 2, into the 3, into... There's a 4 over there. I want... I guess I don't really care what I get here, as long as I win it, so let's just do that. Yeah, there's no die left that are super special die. Okay, big shielding. As they wail through the shield, but that's fine. We can get some stuns going. That's for release. Even still, I would assume it's a smaller dev. Alright, attacking. And honestly, after my experience with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, how, like, I just, that game kind of trashed in my mind. Like, I played I did so much, like, early testing and so on, and I was so excited for it to be really good, and I hope it gets better, you know. But the way it is now, like, yeah, I can't judge any dev at that point. That, like, because that's such a massive studio, massive game. 1 to the 2, into the 3, into the 4. That, like, you can't expect an indie dev to be perfect, basically. 1 into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, and then I want... Wait, where's it? Is there anything that I'm needing to get? No, I think just the coins then. Okay. Oh yeah, 4 years. Yeah, right. You wouldn't expect much out of that, I wouldn't think. 2 into the 3, 3 into the 4, 5. All right, is that enough? That's enough to kill you, maybe? 2 2 5s and 4, not quite, no. We'll get you low, though. Bonk, bonk, heal. I want to get this 1 into the 2 into the 3. Okay, worth it for the gold, worth it for the gold. Wait, am I going to a shop anyway? Yeah, there's one more shop, so I'm on my way to a shop now, right? 1 into the 2 into the 3, yeah, get some shielding. In the 4, we get a little healing as well off that. Gosh, healing momentum is just so nice. Okay, you're stunned and you're frozen. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. 3 into the 4, not quite, but still enough to kill. Full health out of this as well. All right, we go to another elite, and then we're gonna go to the shop. How many die do we have now? 3 rows and extras. Ah, right, that's why, because I was feeling, oh, I swear I've gotten more die, but it's because they're extras of dies. Overlapping. All right, 1, what do I want? So many die on the screen now. Let's go 1 to the 2 into the 3 there for the gold, I want to say. Into the 4, into the 5, so we get the extra die. Huge. All right. TLDR. Tutorial is just text. Yeah, like a super dense tutorial definitely can be tough. Well, you know how I feel about that. Poison die, backstab. What do I like better here? I mean, honestly, poison's just a better version of backstab. It's just 3 damage instead of 2, basically. Always take. Unnecessarily long, half of explain mechanics you won't even encounter unless you play mindlessly for more than 10 hours. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I would say especially for smaller kind of indie devs, that's a big thing, is trying to explain how a game works and just over-explaining or whatever, right? It happens all the time. And again, I would say, like, I wouldn't hold much judgment at all, especially for a smaller dev like that. It is what it is. Okay, that was not... that didn't... All right. Wait. Hit 2 things into each other, maybe there, but not quite. Okay. Get some shielding. Get some healing. Okay. All right. Down to the 1, into the 2, into the 3, into the 4, right? That should work. 2, 3, into the 4, into the 5, and that sends it, oh, all the way there, and it hits a 4 into a 4. Ooh, that was a jump. That die went far. Yeah, 6, oh, is that gonna be 6 and 6? Oh, nice. Get rid of the front line. That front line's tough. Feels good. Out again, but only bug report here post. Yeah. Well, I think you're kind of overthinking it. Okay, let's go 1 into the 2 into the 3. Because, oh, come on now. Because, like, if it is just like a solo dev that you somehow managed to find that, like, made a game, this could just be a game that they're making for, like, as they're learning game dev stuff. Like, if you made a game right now, like, if people are, like, reaching out, like, hey, it's like, yeah, you're still very much in the learning phase. You know, it is what it is. Of course, if they're accepting bug reports and stuff, great, but if they don't have it as, like, an open thing, I would just think of it as, like, this is a practice game for them, probably. Okay. 1 into the 2, because like if you're intending to grow a game, you probably are going to create a Discord. You probably are going to create some public sphere. If you're just trying to kind of practice and see how it goes, it's different. And if they haven't responded to you, then you don't want to be harping on somebody, right? Like double texting. It's kind of embarrassing or whatever, that idea. Okay. Really put a price tag on experimental learn game. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if people will pay for it, right? Game is worth what you pay for it. Down here, I mean, like everything else, right? Oh, 5 down into my spot. Okay, good. It refreshed. We got to refresh, so we're fine. I need. Wait, no. Yeah, I mean, I'll take all the money I can get. We can maybe buy everything out of the shop at this point. I need the 1 into the 2 into the 3 there, which is into the 4. That should be right. 1 into the 2 into the 3 there. Wrong 4. Gosh dang it. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting this upgrade up here, actually. Oh, wait, I don't kill them. No, don't kill them. No. I need to get as much as I can here. How do I do that? We need to push. How do I do that? Ah, I wanted all the 4s to run at each other somehow and just get there, but well. All right, shop. That's fine. We got 43 gold. That's a pretty good amount. And I don't want anything for gold. I wouldn't mind triumphant elixir, but I think we're almost to we're about the boss, right? We're basically at the boss. So what I want is dice factory. Dice factory. And singular focus. Really what I want is all these die, yeah? I just want to buy all the die first because I know I want them. Even the bomb die, because now we've got so many like stacked together that actually a bomb die could be useful. The dice factory, and now we have 14 left to spend. So Triumphant Elixir, it only heals you once you've beaten an area, so it's not going to help me right now. Better to do Soul Anchor because there's a chance it could do something, even though I don't really care that much about it. And then also goes Singular Focus because there's technically a chance I could duplicate. I could only hit one die into another. I feel like Singular Focus is like you just never take it, basically. But in this case, there's no downside. So if one merge occurs and no other, it'll double that, right? Like, what are the odds of that happening? But at this point, we're out of shops. All right. Okay, so... Okay, interesting. Slam a bunch of 2s together here is a little bit ambitious, and this is the boss, and I don't want to lose. But I'm thinking about it. The 1 there into the 2, into the 3, into the 4 gets us towards a 5. Yeah, I think that's the right call. To just get something on the board, something kind of higher value. Even though I'd like to slam these guys together, we don't need the money, and I don't need the health. What I need is just to get some damage out there and to get some armor on me. And to avoid hitting these gosh dang enemy powers, because if I hit one of these, this guy's gonna get up to 9 damage a pop, and that's just not welcome here. Slam those together. Good. Oh, 5's close to each other, that's a good sign. Got ourselves shielded back up to 9. And we're gonna wanna go the 1 to the 2, into the 3 there, into the 4 over there, which then goes into the 5s there. Will that work? That's a bit of a ways away, but we'll try it. 2 into the 3, into the 4. Not quite, but it's so many 5s are lined up right now. We have 3 turn refreshes. Kind of glad I didn't take the less time for refresh option. Because now we have like all these things that are stacking, where if I had it refresh faster, where normally that could work, because I have so many die, it's actually it'd be kind of harmful to me. The 1 to the 1 to get this 1 away from this one. At the very least, that's worth it. Okay, well, hello 4. Okay. Little healing. We're doing just fine, though, yeah. 1 into the 2, but then it goes into that 3. I can't have that. So I'm gonna need to hit these. I'm gonna hit into here. Oh, it still took that thing, but we got a lot of combinations there. We have a ton of 5s right now. Okay, kill the front line. You are bumped up to 9 damage, which is unbelievably threatening. Like, oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, well, you got stunned, right? So we do have a way around it, maybe. But yeah, that's so threatening. All right, we have this power die there. Any other power die? Oh, and you lost it as well. You got stunned, and then because it refreshed, you lost your advantage. Oh, it's huge. Okay, 1 into the 2 there. I don't really need healing right now. Let's go for 1 into the 2, like these 2s, because they're sacrificial die, so big damage. That feels okay. And then 3, and then into this other sacrificial die, so we get huge damage. The 4 will be multiplied by 3, doing 12. I think this might be it. Did I hear merge? Yeah, this game is all about merging and leveling up and enhancing die. And it is early enough that like it's very streamlined for now, but you can see kind of the core of something for sure. 1 into the 2, that'll go into that 3. I don't want that. Let's do 1 here into the 2 into that 3. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Looking like game over time for you, Mr. Spider. All right, 1. You know what? Let's give you your enhancement. Not that it'll matter now. It's too late for you. There you go. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you for playing. You're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. All right. I appreciate it, game. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I spent a while before, was not able to beat it in just practicing. So, and I even tried, you know, I thought about, okay, maybe I shouldn't try, but as soon as I would get close to the end, I'm like, I gotta try to win because it's like, I just want to see. I want to know. And I was so close a few times, I wasn't able to beat it. Here we go. We've beaten it. I hope you enjoyed this. Look forward to, I'm sure, more of this game if it gets better updates or updates in future, whatever, to enhance the game. I want to see where it's going to go from here. If you like this kind of game, roguelikes, and just generally indie games in this this sort of area, definitely stick around, subscribe for all that sort of thing. I appreciate you, Vetres, for popping in and joining and chatting here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, later on. See you.